Hello and welcome to the RetroMacCast with James and John, where in each episode we'll stroll down the Macintosh memory lane. We'll discuss older Macintosh computers, collecting all things related to the Mac and Apple computer, and current topics from the perspective that only a couple of old Mac fans can provide.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Did anybody show up online? Probably not. Given up on us. We're just too unreliable. I get it. I would have given up too. Right? But our name is on the show, so.
Yeah.
We can't. We're shackled to this forever. There's Life After Dev and Wright is here. Wow, okay.
Hey,
well,
right.
That's a quorum. We just have to have as many people out there as that we have in here to balance it out. And we can proceed. How are you?
I'm doing quite well.
We I can't remember who called it off last week. I think it was it you? Was it me? I think it was you. You must have had something that popped up.
Goodness, who knows? You're asking me to remember things, James. It is not my
It was a week
strength.
ago. I got a text from you. I like the day before, maybe. I don't know. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's fine to cancel. I don't know that it's fine to cancel and then have no recollection of it. That's concerning. But maybe not. Maybe as long as you remember to brush your teeth and other important things.
It's My memory does suck, I have to say.
Yeah, it's funny how that goes. All right, let's record this for reals and find my record button and 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the RetroMacCast with James and John. This is episode 723 for December 15th, 2025. Good evening, John.
Good evening, James.
We are here 10 days before Christmas. And as is the tradition here, we wait until the last minute to come up with some retro Mac or Apple gift-giving ideas. So we've got that coming up. Got a handful of things to do or to offer. And the usual things. We've got eBay finds and a little bit of news. And I don't know, I guess we could have done a year in review or something like that. I don't know. We didn't prepare for that. So we won't be doing that.
January. All right.
Sure.
For the 12 episodes we've managed to put out this year.
Yeah, it should be a really quick review. What was that? Retrolutions. That's what we do next time.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Let's plan on that. Because we will be off for the next few weeks or whatever. I think 2 weeks. And we'll return energized for 2026.
Well, let's not get carried away. Energized.
How about just we'll be back?
We'll be back. Yeah.
Right. With some modest amount of energy. How about that? Does that live with that?
A modicum, yes.
A modicum of energy. Okay. Let's come back with some eBay finds. All right. Let's do it. Let's go. Oh, I gotta refresh a couple of pages here. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. All right, it's time for eBay finds. Last time we had that, like a newspaper circular. Isn't that what they call those? An insert?
Insert. Mm-hmm.
Montgomery Ward in 1992 features the Macintosh Performer 400 and other Apple products of the day. This was available for $24. It ended with no bids. And then we had that pretty good lot. How many cards are pictured there? That's a lot of cards. Ubus, PCI, etc. That one sold for, want to take a guess?
Mm-mm.
No guess?
No
Four
guess.
bids took this to $261.56.
Per card, that's pretty darn good, huh?
Oh, yeah. And then the Macintosh on RISC SDK by Apple Computer. This one, oh, I talked about bidding on it, but we didn't get back in time. It didn't get any bids. It was $49.99. It has not been relisted that I can tell.
Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah, or they created a new listing, and so it doesn't show as a relisting. It's an interesting store. It's Vintage Software and More is the seller, with 34,000 items sold and a 99.6% feedback. So if you go there, there's all kinds of stuff. Not just Apple. There's a lot of that. I'm just looking at their auctions. It includes a lot of like old Apple II program cassettes. It's a cool little store. Anyway,
Nice.
All right. Well, let's go to this week. We've talked about these before. It's nice to see these sealed. And the last time we saw it was actually at one of those RR auction lots or whatever. The sealed Apple Macintosh paper note cube. This one takes the shape of a Macintosh Classic. So it kind of just looks like a small Macintosh Classic, including the screen with the Happy Mac on it.
Which is a lot more realistic than the current Mac Classics, which almost all of them just show a checkerboard because, not the most reliable logic boards. They have not fared well.
It's such a slick little cube with all the designs on it. Of course, it's on the edges of the paper that form these images. Like, the back there, you can see the vents and the ports and the
Even the
handle, all
top,
that.
you can see where the handle, would have been. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Which
Which
how many people do you think actually bought these and actually opened them and used them? Because
right.
I think almost everyone would be like, I can't use any. I will ruin the aesthetics of this cube of paper.
Well, what I'm wondering is, are they just completely blank sheets, except for that top one that has the image
top
of
one, right? It's got to have.
But do you think each one below that is just a plain, whatever off-white piece of paper? I wonder if it has any little Apple or Mac kind of.
Well, I'm assuming the paper itself is kind of a beigey color.
Yeah. Well, they want $99 for this, and it is looks like a perfect
sealed,
condition. What else do they say about it? Just says brand new, unused, unopened. They say, this is a little note. They said, I owned an Apple computer dealership for 25 years, from 1979 to 2005. The note cube is from my personal collection. Slick.
All right.
Yeah, the seller is Neighborhood Computer 1979.
Ah, very nice.
I'm gonna take a quick look at their other items here. There are some way cool. Actually, one of the other things I've pulled for today is from them also.
I love it. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Wow, look at all that cool stuff. Their personal collection, I guess, is up for sale. It includes a tech step.
Which we still need to play with.
Get around with.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm finding all kinds of cool stuff. I need to stop. I'm going to get sucked into his or their listing. Okay. What do we got next?
All right. Next up, we have, get to the right tab. We have a vintage Macintosh Apple, just what the doctor ordered poster from 1990. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. And personally, I'm confused because I thought an Apple a day was supposed to keep the doctor away, not what it sounds like here. Anyway, what we have is a oh gosh, there's a lot going on in this poster, James. We've got kind of a black and white outline of a line drawing of a person, a close up of somebody who's having a very bad sinus day. Um, we got a little looks like a little icon of somebody, a little black and white icon. Do we know who that is?
I don't think so.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
Does
it's kind of weird, I have to say. I don't know who this was, whose kind of office this would have been in. Probably not a doctor's. Uh, let's see what else we've got. Yeah,
I
there's really
have
no other
never
information.
I have never seen this poster before.
It's a weird one, I have to say. Yeah. So, if you want to see a closer look at what the heck I'm talking about, rambling on about, $2.99, and it's yours. It's buy it now. There is a make an offer, and wow, they went to us from Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. They want $80 for shipping for the poster. Wow.
Well, it's isn't it on like a foam board or something? It needs to be like boxed. It can't be rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a little more complicated to ship it.
Oh, and that's even weirder than that. It looks like it's mounted to a wooden frame, but the frame doesn't go all the way to the edges of the poster. Do you see this on the?
That is weird. It's like glued to that probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
That's weird. Huh. Is white. Okay. Cool. All right. Next. This was from that vintage computer 1979 seller from their collection. This one caught my eye because I have exactly this somewhere in my collection. And this is a vintage 90s Apple Macintosh sealed t-shirt size large, think different OS, rare, new. So these were the promotional t-shirts when macOS 8.5 featuring Sherlock came out. And I have one of these because I volunteered through Apple or some marketing agency contracted by Apple, but roundabout through Apple. Actually, no, it was actually the ties with Apple were pretty close. I felt like I was
this one they were doing the store in the store at
Yes.
like CompUSA or something like that locally?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the 8.5 was such a big rollout. They wanted the store staffed by like real fans, And so I think it was Guy Kawasaki that probably through him. And what was his? He had that newsletter going, and
the Mac Evangelist, right?
Yeah.
Was that yeah?
And so I actually, applied, and I think I was corresponding roundabout through somebody at Apple, and we had a shift, and they gave you the shirt, and it was shrink wrapped in a not quite a cube, but I guess the picture shows one open, but there's the one that you're going to get, the one that's closed.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Now that's not the thing, the image you're looking there. I think that's like just a cardboard insert that's on the top of the shirt. But the shirt has the picture of the box copy of the software with a Sherlock hat on it, and on the back it says macOS 8.5, faster, smarter, far more clever. There you go. And what do they want for this? You can make an offer, or you can buy it now for $79.95. Boy,
That's not bad. And that far smarter. That was a dig at Watson, correct? Wasn't there a current another?
Well, I don't know if they were digging at it. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm drawing but yeah, you're right about Sherlock as a to replace or usurp Watson.
Watson, yeah.
Yeah, because they bought it, right?
Yeah.
Did they buy it, I think, and then incorporated it? Yeah. I think they're just saying far more clever than Windows or maybe
Okay.
even OS 8. I don't know. So there you go. We'll check in with this, I guess, in 2026. All right. We got Mac Down Under.
Yeah, Joshua Curtis has joined us.
Okay, we're ready for our holiday gift guide. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, let's go in.
Curious to see what you picked.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1. All right, as is our tradition for the 26 years we've been doing this podcast, is to
Actually, we have an anniversary, right?
is
Didn't
to
it would have
provide.
been this month?
Really? What anniversary?
Of this podcast.
No, I know, but what
We
number?
started in December. Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, whatever it is. As is our tradition, we put out this holiday gift list, encouraging listeners to purchase these items and send them to us. And we are now 0 for 26 on
Being
getting anybody
timely.
getting anybody to send us these things. It
Oh.
was always implied that this is what we want. Send them to us. And so
Well, you know,
I'm taking the implication
every
out.
year
I'm
that
just
you
saying
put
it
the
now.
Lamborghini on the list, that's probably pushing it.
I have to be more direct with the audience. I figure now we'll get results. So let's look at these things. So John and I each selected some things, and this first one of mine is kind of timely because we were just talking about this stuff. We were talking about the iPod socks as they relate to the iPhone Pocket, and I was looking for a picture of iPhone socks just for last week's episode, and I stumbled on this thing. I was like, well, this is awesome. Because the iPod socks, they were just individual colors, like kind of mirrored like the iMac colors. Somebody has made an iPod sock with the 6 colors of the Apple logo.
Yeah, see, now there you go.
That is
Why did
awesome.
Apple not do that?
Well, they still could. Well, for an iPhone, I guess. And so here we go. This is on Etsy. Hand knit Apple Rainbow iPod Classic Cozy.
Nice.
That is great. Look at that. It looks the quality. I like the quality.
Yeah, that looks really nicely done.
I got it modeled there with an iPod. There's one left, and somebody's got one in their cart, so you better act fast. At $18. That's hand knit. This is made with love over on Etsy. Okay. I think the next one's yours. What am I looking at?
Yeah, I thought this would be kind of a fun one. We've seen plenty of nicely done 3D printed Macs and everything. Well, here's one that's a much simpler thing. It's a Macintosh computer shelf, either for your shelf or as a Christmas tree ornament. So you've got, I'm sure this is a little 3D printed guy, but I do like the fact that you've got the keyboard. It's all a single solid piece, so there's not individual pieces, but you have a representation of the mouse, the keyboard, the computer itself, and a floppy disk on top. And this whole thing is only $19. So buy it now. This one's they've got a couple available on eBay. We should make sure we put the links into the YouTube chat here. Yeah, pretty nice,
Cool.
right?
Yeah. Look good on a tree. I think one year I made a tree. I had a little tree, and I decorated it with the colored puck mice of the G3
Hey,
iMacs.
very nice.
Yes.
You finally found a decent use for them.
Yes. Speaking of that, the colors of the G3 iMacs, Spigen is updated their iMac-inspired iPhone cases for the latest iPhones called the Classic C1. And I used one for years. I don't have one currently on my phone, but I had a Ruby one, and I can attest to the color accuracy and just the translucency of. Here's like the one that I'm talking about. Um, just brilliantly matches not just the translucent red, but then the snowy white portions of it. And it's does the MagSafe and all that, and fits real nice, protects your iPhone, and gives off that cool retro iMac vibe.
Yeah.
Yes, they sell these everywhere, but you can get them at spygen.com. All right.
So
What's this?
I had not run across it. It was over on 8-Bit Tees, Javier's website, because he's always got something fun on there. And there is a Woz cartoon T-shirt. I had not seen this particular Woz artwork before. It's very cute.
Mhm.
And it's just him carrying an Apple II, very, just kind of very, very cartoony. Um, I quite like it. I wish that they had the name of the artist down in the description somewhere. They do not.
Mhm.
But yeah, so it comes with a variety of colors for the shirt itself, $20 to $30 depending on what size you get, I'm assuming. And yeah, what more can you say? It's fun. I like it.
I like it. I'm trying to figure what's the best color. It looks cool. That
I like it on the green.
the green is cool. Look at the red is cool.
The red is cool. Yeah.
The black is cool. Yeah, the green was showing. I like the thing on the back too. It has this little 8-bit tees ad.
Yeah.
The neckline on the back. This is sharp. Great. And this is 8-bit tees also is where your colored original Apple
Oh
logo
yeah. Yep.
tee is in there. I almost added that. I didn't, but I will call it out right now. Yeah. Okay. I love it. 8bittees.com. Okay. Joe's Computer Museums. You have all kinds of stuff.
See, I almost
Ron.
included some stuff from Joe. So yes.
Yeah. And this is a printed Pico case of the Pico Micro Mac, which I think we talked about.
We have, yeah.
And I mean, is this is the design file, right? For $4.99. And it kind of resembles like I want to say a 7100. That's kind of what it looks like.
Oh no, that's you're buying that case. You can download and print it yourself if you like. So I think the file is out there. If you click on
It
the link
is.
that's
Oh,
on-
so
yes.
he's selling it for $4.09.
is-
Well,
yeah.
that sounds too cheap. How is he going
Well,
to
I mean,
retire early on
the
$4.99?
thing's pretty tiny. Go to the next picture next.
It is
there you
tiny,
go.
but still, that
It is
takes
tiny.
some time. I know, but goodness. All right. Well, that's a tremendous value to get that in your hands. I'm sure there's a little shipping somewhere.
Oh, and designed by Gut Bomb, which he is tuned into the show before.
Yeah. Of course, there's lots of other stuff here too at Joe's Computer Museum. Lots of things to buy. All right. Oh, this is also me. Something at this 8bitstuff.com, an Apple IIe miniature working emulator, 3D printed display replica with screen and SD card option. I don't know if I had seen this before. I stumbled around it trying to find gift ideas. I thought this looked
Yeah,
pretty
I don't think I've run
amazing.
across that one before either. I wonder what they're using for the. Are they Pi Zero? Do we know what they're using for the hardware?
We'll
Because
click through here and see if we can find. But so you got an Apple IIe little miniature printed with a pair of disk drives on top, and then I guess they called that the monitor 2. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
with the tilt screen. You
Yeah.
see how small it is there next to a ballpoint pen. I mean, it is.
It's
probably
funny
only a
though.
few
You
inches
you
across.
see the colors. Remember what I just showed you? I had picked almost the same exact colors.
Yeah. So
I printed mine.
coincidentally, John has been working on his own version of this, which
Well,
we're gonna.
I
Well,
don't want
what?
to. It's not my own version. It was the art.
Well,
File was done by Option 8,
okay,
Charles Mangan. But yes,
but you're
I
putting it
printed one.
together.
Yeah.
Yes, you push start.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Right. There was some soldering involved.
Give yourself some credit.
You know.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, soldering that's complicated. Anyway, we're going to talk about John's model probably in a future episode. We get in probably more into 3D printing and how he went about it. But this one, let's see, features tilting monitor, dual floppy drives, functioning 1.8-inch color screen that emulates a real Apple IIe using an ESP32. What is the ESP32?
Oh, okay. So that is one of those similar to the. It's like a very very tiny single board computer, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Yeah. It says a display piece with no working keyboard or peripheral support. Well, can you plug it in? I think you can. And we got to be able to plug that in, otherwise you can't do anything. They say it's a limited edition. 175 to 195 is the price range, but that's whether you get an SD card or not an SD card, I guess. Kind of interesting. I'm really intrigued by this and what you could possibly do. I mean, you got to be able to plug in something, right? There's a USB port in the back, so it looks like you could plug in so you can actually, manipulate the.
Where do you see the USB port?
Right here in the back. Is that what this is right there?
Oh, I thought that was maybe the SD
Power.
card.
No, I think the SD card will go in the drive.
Okay.
Drive area. I don't know if there's a picture showing that, but anyway, worth exploring. Yeah. Next.
All right. Next, this is the last one I've got. When I first saw this, I thought what we were actually going to be talking about was the base, which I thought was pretty clever. I thought it was going to be an iPhone holder that looks like a G4 iMac, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty brilliant. But then I see what it actually is for the case your iPhone goes in. That makes it beige, gives it a 6-color button on the side. It works with several different models of the iPhone, and they've got it listed there. But the half circle base is not included, so I'm sure the file out there is out there for that part somewhere. But yeah, also they want for the case itself, they want $33.75. This is off of Etsy. It looks cool, but I mean the iPhone's already pretty big as it is. Adding this to it, I think would make it a little bit too bulky. What do you think?
Yeah, you gotta be hardcore if you're gonna add the extra bulk like this to have this cool retro.
But it says it. But that's it. It does look cool.
It does. Yeah, especially they've got it shown with the old 6-color Apple logo lock screen that matches. And yeah, they make it for a whole variety of phones. My goodness gracious, all the way going back to iPhone 13 all the way up to the 17 model. So pretty cool. All right. I don't remember if I had seen this before. We talked about this. This is over
James,
at
I lost you. Hang on.
Mac Effects. Uh-oh. John can't hear us.
All right, I'm back.
All right, there he is. Mac Effects. So many good things to buy there. This is if you just want to dress up your Apple IIe so you can see under the hood, you can get the transparent glow-in-the-dark lid.
Glow in the dark. Wow.
I don't remember this. This was a Kickstarter 5 years ago. Slightly frosted with a mild glow-in-the-dark properties of the Apple IIe, or for the Apple IIe. Includes a refurbished Apple IIe badge set.
Hey.
Quantity is very limited, not to be produced again. So, $125 get you this wicked cool
That is
lid.
really cool.
That is amazing. And I like it, if you don't want to go full translucent. You just want to...
Sure. Yeah, no, this is great. This is a great compromise for, yeah, you don't want to
Mm-hmm.
spend the 200 something for
Yeah,
the whole case.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, maceffects.com. One more. This is a pre-order. David Pogue, who has been writing about
Oh,
Apple forever, he's got a book coming out called Apple: The First 50 Years. Of course, next year is the anniversary of the founding of Apple Computer, and he's been working on a book. You can
this
pre-order it.
it's the update from the his version of the update of the first 20 years, I'm assuming, right?
Did he do
Of
that
Apple
book?
first 20 years? No. No, but that's kind of a takeoff of that, correct? Wouldn't you say?
I guess I'm missing what you're talking about. The first 20
Well, you
years.
remember the first 20 years. This is Apple the first 50 years. But there
What?
was
What?
the book
What?
before that, Apple
There
the
was a
first 20
book.
years.
I don't remember that
Yeah.
book.
Oh my gosh. You have several copies of it.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
The first 20 years?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, then yes. Is that what it's called? The first 20 years? I guess it.
Well,
I guess I.
we'll look when we're not recording this.
Yeah, and then we'll edit
Yeah.
this out where I've forgotten something that I own 10 copies of, and I don't even remember the title. That would be very embarrassing. So we'll edit all that out. Yeah, Apple: The First 50 Years is going to be on hardcover, maybe soft cover too. I don't know. It says here in the little promo, in time for Apple's 50th anniversary, CBS Sunday Morning correspondent David Pogue tells the iconic company's entire life story, how it was born, nearly died, was born again under Steve Jobs, and became, under CEO Tim Cook, the most valuable company in the world. The book features full color photos, new facts that correct the record and illuminate its subversive culture, and fresh interviews with the legendary figures who shaped Apple into what it is today. And I'm not sure we're supposed to say anything about this or not. I can't remember if this was covered in the NDA.
What do you
John and I are not in this book. In case you were wondering. I mean, it did say legendary figures who shaped Apple. We
mean?
didn't
That's
make
funny.
the cut. Yes. I don't know
We
how
we
far
we
below the cut line we were.
the
One can
bribes,
only speculate.
you know, went unheeded. I thought he liked chocolate chip cookies.
I say that because you remember Leander that wrote Cult of Mac?
Yes, right.
I once
You
had a
were in that.
conversation with him, and he regretted that he did not talk to us before he finished that book. Or he talked about the second book he was going to put us in or something.
I
I don't
thought
know. Never.
you were mentioned in one of those books, weren't you?
No,
No,
I don't think
oh, I
so.
thought you had been.
Maybe I was mentioned in Apple: The First 20 Years. No, no such luck. Anyway, I pre-ordered. Oh, it looks like hardcover, audio CD, Kindle. I don't know, variety of formats. The hardcover is $46.50.
And it comes out just before the April 1st. Yeah,
Yeah,
it comes out in March, so that's
April
perfect.
1st, right?
That's beautiful.
Wow, what do we need to do something? Are we gonna mark that occasion? That's a big deal. 50 years. Okay, well, that's our list. You don't have to get us everything. I mean, come on. That would be too much. I mean, it'd be fine. I can say no. But all right. Hopefully you get some of these things either for yourself or somebody else. All right.
So
Cool.
I don't know if you saw. I put in the notes. We are 3 days away from our 19th anniversary.
Woohoo! T
There
minus
you go.
3. 19.
19 years.
Ugh.
Back when we started this, most of this was not great. Just saying.
Yeah. Back
You
when,
look exactly the same as when we started this, I think.
well, you're too kind. I don't, but it's okay. You can say that. All right, let's. We got a couple news stories, and we'll wrap it up. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Okay, just a couple of news things I found. Zach Builds, ZAC Builds, is a YouTuber. Boy, he's got like 600,000 subscribers. He did a video. I guess he does lots of different products, but he did I built a modern iMac. This came out, I don't know, a few weeks back. Reimagining the iMac G3 for 2025. And it's got this, I don't know, this long video about tearing apart what's that, Snow iMac, and
Yeah.
tricking it out with some modern guts, including, a little OLED screen and
M4 iMac,
M4 Mac Mini.
or Mac Mini. Sorry.
Yeah, bringing it up to the modern age. Really good video, worth checking out.
Yeah, I do
And
like the fact that he's got a
Oh.
parts list. I'm sorry, I just want to. Yeah,
Yes.
he's got a whole parts list on
list.
there. He goes. It goes into pretty good detail in the video itself of the trials and tribulations he did.
oh yeah,
Yeah, pretty cool.
yeah, including all the equipment, not just
Yeah,
the
not
parts,
only the
but
equipment for this project, but the equipment he uses, I think, to do his podcast in general. Yeah.
Over on Fortune, it's behind a paywall, but I'd like to, whenever we can, think about Ron Wayne and his contributions to Apple. We were just talking about the original Apple logo, if you want to call it this, his sketch of Newton under the tree. And of course, he was one of the three original co-founders, along with Steve Jobs and Wozniak. But it was a little too sporty. He helped the kids set up the company and then sold his stake, 10%, for $800 in 1976. Today it'd be worth about $400 billion with a B. It's a lot of what ifs to get that way, but anyway, it's an interesting story, and I got the chance to hang out with Mr. Wayne at Macworld Expo a number of years back, and it's just a charming gentleman who is still living his life out there in Nevada, doing his thing. So, I think maybe you could listen to the article. I don't know. I'm scrolling through here. No, it says you have to have digital access. I don't know. I think maybe you do have to pay to listen to it, but nevertheless, if not here, read up on Ron Wayne, the forgotten third founder of Apple Computer, and that's kind of it. Kind of it for the news. All right. 19 years, my gosh. Where'd the time go? All right, we're gonna put a bow on this. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. All right, that wraps up the last episode of 2025. We will return on, I'm looking it up, January 5th, if that works for you.
Yes.
We will go over our resolutions. Oh, the chat is calling me out. I'm not saying anything about my Mac inventory update. I will provide that in January, along with probably a renewed and rejuvenated resolution to resume that, because it did falter a bit. But well, I'll give you my full analysis. I'll save that for next year. What else? Anything else? Wish everybody
I think that's it. Happy holidays to everyone. Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And I guess we'll look for if you subscribe to the audio podcasts, I'm gonna endeavor. I've done it a few years over the past 19 years, but put out a special episode, like New Year's Eve. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I don't.
If
I
you
don't
do.
know what you're talking
There was.
about. I don't subscribe to this thing. Are you kidding?
It was probably like way back. I recorded a what 'twas the night before Christmas, but it was an Apple themed one. Yeah, and it's really dated now because it it mentions things of that time. But I'm not going to update it. I'm just going to dig it up if I can find it. I should be able to find it somewhere.
If you've aired it before, I'm sure it's on Libsyn.
Oh yeah, everything's there. So you're right. I could find it there. I've played it a few times over the years, but it's probably been a long time. 10 plus years since we played it. And other than that, I guess we're out of here. So until next year, remember, it's not old.
It's retro.
Okay.
All right.
You got some suggestions. Plan a cruise for the 20th anniversary.
No, that's okay.
RetroMac cruise. That would be fun. All right. Well, thanks everybody in the chat for joining us.
I might be able to afford a rubber duck in the bathtub. That's about it. Yes, happy holidays to everyone, man. Thank you for joining us on the ride that is the RetroMacCast.
All right, we'll play us out and see you next year.
Thanks for listening to the RetroMacCast with James and John. Email listener comments and questions to retromaccast@gmail.com or post comments on our website at www.retromaccast.com.